Our top story tonight, just one day after President Donald Trump changed his stance on the war in Ukraine, essentially saying Ukraine can defeat Russia, the country's president addressed the United Nations. Volodymyr Zelenskyy delivered a stern and somber warning to world leaders gathered in New York. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen.
Good evening to you, Veronica. Today, Ukraine's president warned the United Nations that Vladimir Putin wants to continue the war in Ukraine by expanding it, adding no one can feel safe right now.
As Ukraine and Russia continue to engage in battle, President Volodymyr Zelenskyy addresses the United Nations. He calls on other countries to help defend life and international law and order.
Peace depends on all of us, on the United Nations. So don't stay silent while Russia keeps dragging this war on. Please speak out and condemn it.
Zelenskyy says war doesn't care about geography anymore, and we are now living through the most destructive arms race in human history.
None of this would have happened if Putin had not started this full-scale aggression, full-scale war. And every year that this war goes on, weapons become even more deadly.
On the sidelines of the UN General Assembly, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with his Russian counterpart. Cameras were not allowed to witness their remarks. But just yesterday, Secretary Rubio told the Security Council he's worried the conflict could drag on another 3 or 4 years and lead to more destruction, and warned of consequences.
This war needs to end. But if it does not, if there is no path to peace in the short term, then the United States and President Donald J. Trump will take the steps necessary to impose costs for continued aggression.
The developments coming a day after President Trump's apparent surprise pivot on the ongoing war, posting on Truth Social, "I think Ukraine, with the support of the European Union, is in a position to fight and win all of Ukraine back in its original form." And Russia has been fighting aimlessly for 3.5 years, a war that should have taken a real military power less than a week to win. This is not distinguishing Russia. In fact, it is very much making them look like a paper tiger. Russia counters. Russia isn't a tiger, it's more associated with a bear. China also pushing back against President Trump, dismissing criticism that China and India are the primary funders of the war in Ukraine through purchases of Russian oil, adding, most countries in the world, including the U.S. and European countries, continue to trade with Russia.
Now, tomorrow, President Donald Trump welcomes Turkey's president here to the White House to discuss trade and military deals. Turkey has served as a mediator between Russia and Ukraine. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.